Welcome to Fallout 4. A friend of mine just got this game, and, well, he's a lot older than me, so, hey, he's up there. He doesn't really play a lot of games, but he's interested in this, and I got him into it. And he keeps asking me a bunch of questions, so I figured I'd just make a... I'll make a video. I won't say it'll be quick. I don't know how long it'll take me. But he asked me a few things, and I'm going to try and answer them that he can see for himself. It's easier in a video than talking to him on the phone. So, first thing I want to show him is the mods that I'm running at the moment. I think it's this. Yep, there we go. These are my mods at the moment. You can see them all. I'll just go down them. I love this because Minutemen. The castle fully restored. I just hate broken stuff. And of course you need good female animations. I love this weapon, but I have the 1911 also. Which, about the same thing. I have this, but I disabled that. Just because it's just the one camo. This one you probably want. Because pre-war money is worth caps. And you don't want to be using it for building stuff. I think it'll be used as cloth. This, if you read it, it's another mod for Sanctuary that I can... if I wanted to, I could rebuild the houses back to pre-war. I don't like garbage stuff. I don't like shacks and that. And these are add-ons for the different DLCs. In this case, Automatron, whatever. This is just mostly objects, like you could see what's there. Or Far Harbor, Nuka World, which I don't even go there. Nuka World's garbage. I have yet to even touch anything in this one. It's just more building stuff for the Vault-Tec workshop. Some of this I need because of mods that I have. It's prerequisite stuff. This, whatever. My performance boost. I have these are like cleanups. This is for Starlight driving. I don't want dirty stuff. If I can't get rid of it, I want it gone. The only thing I really didn't care about, but it does, is it flattens out the whole area at Starlight Drive, and it moves the water area. That was never a major concern. I just really wanted the building to look better. This is something that I need. It's not really optional for me, but I kind of need it. Just other stuff. This is, I think it's mostly for clothes. Combat armor. For crafting armor. This one I like because I could build, I think it says up to 10. But I'll probably build 2 other settlements, and I could do that wherever I want. That's what this mod does. And of course, you have to have your girl good looking. The Sanctuary Bridge one. I not so much the bridge being broke, but I tried a couple different mods. This is the only one that seems to work good for me. This fixes the bridge at Sanctuary, so it's not all torn up. Because you can't fix it, which makes no sense to me. Whatever. But on the other side of the bridge, there's always 2 corpses there you can't get rid of. This just gets rid of them. It might screw up the spawn there, but I don't think it does. Now and then there'll be a guy that spawns with a dog, and I think you could buy the dog off of him. But that's the 2 corpses. He winds up dead there. So there's that. This cleans up Red Rocket. And it's mostly because you can see where the cursor is, and you can see the little picture. there's usually, I think there were supposed to be like cooling pipes or something, like to refill cooling in the nuclear driven cars, but they hung down and they were in the way and you couldn't build anything. You know, dude, get rid of it. So, you know, have a mod for that instead of, you know, them having the game built the proper way. Infinite ammunition for my companions. That's just a must. Yeah, I'm over it. Or I'll be doing nothing but making ammo and being able to go hunting for a little bit. This is the one you got to be really careful with. I told my friend this on the phone. For anybody else that's watching it, you just got to be really careful with this, because it does all of these scrap ones. There might be one out there that tries to replace meshes, but this just tears meshes apart. So if you don't know what you're doing, go real easy on it. And like I told him, this is a fun run that I started, which means I'm cheating, because there's no other way to put it. Call it an exploit, call it a mod. Doesn't matter. An exploit, a glitch, it's cheating. I don't care what anybody says, it's cheating. I'm not going to sit there and build shelves for an hour. I watched one guy, I like his content, but I wrote my own program so I can just build and then deconstruct them. Well, you're using a third-party piece of software. It's cheating. That's what it is. It's cheating. You know, if you're going to cheat, do it right. I got other programs for that. You know, it's your game, it's your way. You have nobody to answer to. But if you're making a video, be upfront about it. You know, most people probably wouldn't give a crap. But I picked this one up because I love to see these people doing the special, the year special book glitch to just keep increasing their stats. Well, do you want to play the game, or do you want to waste time screwing around? Boom. This takes you to level 10. You have to allocate the points. It's allocated upon when you leave the vault. But whatever. You know, doesn't matter. So this is going to give me 10 and all special. Like I said, this is a fun run. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not trying to be super uber. Oh my God, look at how hard it is and look how cool I am. That's not me. I'm playing a game and having fun. And I picked this one up. It's the 1911 pistol. I know there's at least 2 versions of this. The other version that I seen, and these are all off Bethesda's site. There's nothing from Nexus that I need another thing to install mods. No. Because if this screws up, it's Bethesda's fault. Truly, if it's on their site and they didn't test it and they let it out, it screws shit up, it's on them. But there's one that gives you a little bit more damage, which I might consider getting because I have one of these. 45 has serious stopping power, or they would have never used it in World War II. A lot of German soldiers, if they could pick this gun up, they would pick this up. They were afraid of this pistol. And since I had family on both sides of that war, I know for a fact Germans always said that this pistol was pretty nasty. They were kind of afraid of it. Because one shot and it was stopping. But game-wise, it should have more power than this mod does. You know, it's kind of comparable to the 10mm, but the 10mm is also a newer round, but whatever. I like both of them. And then, like I said, I don't like dirty stuff, so I picked this one up just to have clean flags. I want them clean. I don't want them beat up. I don't want holes through them. So, that's my other mod. So that's it. I have... This one shut off. I forget why I shut this off. I really do. Yeah, I might turn it on later. I forget. But I have this turned off for some reason or another. I have this off for some reason or another. I forget why. I don't think I needed them. And then I turned off the Pip-Boy. But for my buddy, I know he's going to go Minuteman. This is a great mod for the Minutemen. As you get bigger, well, you can read it. You know, if you get it yourself, you can read it. it builds well, it builds up your army, but it'll put these little outposts where Minutemen will spawn and they'll defend certain areas. And as you level, well, they level. So it's really cool that I'm building an army. I want to see them patrolling. Like, I don't understand game companies in general without getting too deep into screaming about them. But this should have been part of the game right from the get-go. If I'm playing the Minutemen and I'm the general of the Minutemen, well, no matter what you do, you wind up being the general of the Minutemen. And you're supposed to rebuild them. I would have them patrolling. So somebody else had to make a mod that lets my Minutemen actually patrol. It makes no sense. Whatever. So there's that. That's why I use it. Now, let's go into the Creation Club. You don't need to get anything here, really. I mean, this is like if you want. I mean, we're grown-ups, we'll waste money. This one I think I got for free. I think this one was free. Some of these come up free now and then. I don't pop in constantly to see what's free. But there's one or two I bought. I know I bought this one just so I have the arcades for extra happiness. And then I think this was on sale not long ago, and I picked this one up. Because like I never had it, never really wanted it, but I kind of want to Slocum Joes in my settlements now. So I picked that up. So, no biggie. Just for giggles, anything free. Should be under featured, but oh well. Well, they're the ones that I got. So, get out of here. Jump in the game quick. And you can see I'm level 52. It's 17 hours. So, yeah, I did a lot of hunting, but a lot of this is from building. So, I think I was getting XP tearing stuff down. But like I said, I didn't sit there and play that game, build shelves, and that's, like I said, it's an exploit, what have you. A glitch is different than an exploit. An exploit is doing something like that. And use a third-party tool to build, go have lunch, come back, deconstruct, turn the button on, and it go. It's still cheating. That's all I got to say. So, knowing that all my skills are a level 10, or my specials anyway.
Make myself useful.
So I had 51 points.
Man feeling sorry for himself.
God, that guy's annoying. So I have 51 points to spend, so of course I got a bunch of perks going already. So, making money. Here we go. There's a bunch of ways people do this. This is tested, tried and true. This is the best way. Just make a bunch of water. Now, like I told him this, so I know he knows, my buddy knows, I do not play with the weight turned on. It's just not happening. I've been gaming since the very early 70s. So I played a lot of games and weight restrictions and this and that. Now I'm over that crap. I've been over that for ages. I mean, even in EverQuest, it was just a pain in the ass. So, no. You know, I consider this, I go, I loot everything, and I have all these people standing around doing pretty much jack crap. Well, just assume, I know there's a mod that you can actually get that actually does this, but it's more of a pain in the ass. Just assume you're telling them, hey buddy, get down here and loot this place, I just cleared it out. So, that's how I look at that. Not a role play thing, but, you know, if you need to justify it to yourself, I don't care. It's my game. But if you want to justify it to yourself, that's how you can do it in your own mind. Now, this is the big one. I think this was, what's this, give 100, I believe. But you need, I believe it's Science 3 to build this. So, you know, to my buddy, just get the mods that I got. Especially the one, come out at level 10. all your special skills at 10. And then every time you get a level, you got a perk point, and, learn the game a little bit better. As this thing is, he's been getting his butt kicked. So that's what this is about. Number one is make money, and don't worry about rushing. Don't worry. Don't rush the game. I mean, you could sit and wait and play the time game and this and that, but so that you'll start stacking purified water up to sell. But anyway, you come out of the vault. He comes down here. If you loot this entire place, and I'll show you one you probably forgot, but if you loot the entire place, you should have enough to build. Most likely, you should be able to build 2 of the waters. These are the big water ones. They give 40 each. But the catch is, you're not going to have the skills to build this power plant. You're going to get stuck. And I think this might even take Science 1. I forget. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, yeah, you see these? These are the ones you're going to put in there. I'll show you another one quick. I know I could fit another one in here somehow, but I'm not worrying about it. See, like that crappy one will fit. But whatever, I don't need that one. But if you see, these take 5 power. But it's producing 40 water. You want to max this out. But before I even leave this to get in and show you the power ones, I mean, yes, you have these. That's useless. And I don't even think you get that. I don't think that stacks up in your inventory. But I like these. And this is in one of the mods. These make sense. They're windmills. I mean, we pretty much got blown back into the Stone Age. To an extent. But these should have been in the base game. Right here. These should have been base game. This shouldn't be in a mod or whatever. I forget what that... This one is. Is that the Mechanist? Or I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, I love these things. You could use these, and these will produce water in your thing. Then you could see what they take to build. I mean, it's not much, and you don't need nuclear material. But you're going to have to build a lot of these to get water flowing. But at the same time, it's cheaper. So that's an option if you want to start and do that. We wanted to check the power. Show you the power. So they take 5 power. This is Science 1. So one of these will power 2 of them. So you see what you need. See what you need there. So you'd have to get, you're going to need a couple levels and get, the perks going. So this is money. You're going to need Science anyway for a gun nut and that. So you're not wasting anything. It's not hurting you. But this is all before really any type of actual combat. Besides the wild dogs, this and that. There's a couple of raiders floating around back on the other side of the river there, or the little creek stream. Stuff like that. They're easy. And most people, anybody watching this should know where all of that stuff is. I'm sure they watched a bunch of videos. Seems what everybody does anymore. But anyway, so this produces 10 power, and they take 5 each. So each one can power 2 of them. Now, like I said, if you loot this entire place, you should be able to build 1 generator and possibly have enough, depending how the loot fills out for you, to build 2 of the water things. So you're going to get 80 water. But you can see how much I'm getting. And I'm not done. I didn't max this. So I'm pulling in 640 water. It's kind of staggered. I think I get 400 and some and then 200 and some or something like that. So that's that. And I'll show you, like I have more space. Like I said, I could put them windmills up, which it's nice to have them windmills. To be honest, you're going to want them if you want to try to have some semblance of almost normalcy in reality, because there's places that have no water to put them in. But see, I have nothing here, just to show him or anybody, you know, anybody watching. I don't have the extended area. I mean, you could get that mod and it just gets really big. You can have a butt ton of them in here. I think it goes right across to the other side, so you can fill all of this water in. And I believe this side gets pushed back pretty far too. I mean, you can have water things all the way back through here and all the way across, even on that side, right to the other side. But I didn't do that because I lag out Sanctuary pretty hard. It's lagged out now that when I try to fast travel to it, sometimes it takes a while, sometimes I can bounce in within a respectable amount of time. But you can see I could fit a bunch of them in here, I don't know, 6, 8 maybe, depending on how I lay them. But you can, if you set them right, you can actually get part of them outside of the green, which will give you more space to fill more in. I believe you might be able to see that over here. I know I have a couple of them kind of outside it. Yeah, you can see. See them couple there? They're kind of they're outside, they're out the red line. So there's that. Didn't know I can bounce that one, but yeah, not going to do that. So, like I said, that's that. While you're waiting for that stuff to build up, like I said, you come out, loot this whole area, and you could start, you know, even without the scrap thing, you can just scrap whatever you can here. You know, you could just have a go of it. I know there's console commands. Now, I don't use them. You'd have to look that up for yourself. Like I said, I use a different program. I told you about that. And I didn't tell anybody else. I was specifically talking to my friend about this one. But I told you what program I use. And you just turn on the, you know, unlimited carry weight. But for anybody else, I mean, the program's easy. I don't like to give free shout-outs. I mean, I know the guy, and I'm just not gonna tell everybody, you know, how to cheat in their games when this game has massive cheats built in. And that's the console commands. You can look them up and go that direction too if you want. Yeah. That's funny. I never seen him kicking the thing. That's hilarious. But like I said, I like to build things nice.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
So this is what I do. I kind of like to try and find something or find a different way to put a different roof on these, because them laying flat, they kind of look stupid. Like this, I'm not going to go to a second level or anything. But my this one, I was going to do something different here, but it's kind of like a rustic bar, because I might actually change this around and maybe have 2 bars in here. You know, that's a possibility.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
And like, I'm not crazy about decorating.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
So I'm not crazy about decorating, and I kind of suck at it.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
But it's more the patience. I don't have patience for it. I want to play the game.
Has sent word that they need our help.
So,
mark it on your map.
oh god,
Find
there
out
he
what they
goes.
need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Yeah, okay, Preston. That's not happening anytime soon. I'm doing them in my order. But anyway, this is my little bar area.
You're tied to this place, kid.
Ah, she's
Energy.
annoying. Everybody's annoying. Oh, God.
I used to
Seriously?
live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant
Now
for
I gotta
you.
click buttons just to shut her
I
up.
saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
She wants to... I should just send her to Kensington, Philadelphia. Yeah, no more camps. No, maybe later.
Maybe. Let me think it over.
Well, ain't like I'm going anywhere. The site will be here when you need it.
No, as long as we were just talking to her.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't
We're gonna want to go
Still a
down
hole,
to
but it
Diamond
could be
City.
worse.
I believe if you talk to her down when you do that for the very first mission, I believe she could light up Diamond City for you on the map. It'll just be an outline, but you'll know where you're going. It's down here. You know, it'll be an outline like this, but at least you could target it and find your way there. You know, just run your butt there. But what I do is I skirt around, and I'll open up different places that I can fast travel to. But I try to avoid Red Rocket when I start, because I don't need the dog. I essentially start and get my water up. I get a bunch of water. I load it up, but try to get about 2,000 water, to be honest. And then I'll work my way down to Diamond City. And that's coming in because my friend's having a hard time with killing things. So I'm like, okay, we're going to get you a good weapon right off the bat. Maybe two. But anyway, I'll work my way down and try to get places that I can fast travel to. I mean, there's a lot of ways around. No, I'm looking at this. I don't even have the Drumlin Diner on here. I didn't get the Drumlin Diner on. But whatever. Yeah, I don't even think I have... well, this is... I do have this going. But, yeah, I don't even have the Starlight on here. That's hilarious. But, yeah, so... I think if you talk to her, you just have to check your map after you talk to her. She said something about Diamond City, the Great Green Jewel, blah, blah, blah. That might light this up for you. Now, if it doesn't, well, there's maps you can look at and wiggle your way down here. Once you get to this, you're okay. And the big ones you're going to want to know is Diamond City, Vault 81, which is easy to get once you get Diamond City. And then Good Neighbor's a pain in the ass to find sometimes. But scroll in here. You could just check the map. I put the little button there, but I'll get rid of that. Don't need it. But, you know, you can move into the map. You could see this outline. It's right here. You could just mark your own map. You know, click the button. You won't be able to fast travel, of course, until you find it. But you're better off going from Diamond City and working your way over. And you might get a couple levels, you know, shooting stuff on the way over. There'll be super mutants and raiders and stuff like that. So that's that. It's nice to have that lit up before you even start, like, the main line, the main quest. Now, just to clarify, when I said fun run, what I am doing in this playthrough is I'm pretty much going to open up all of these. Now, I want to get this. I got Sanctuary going. I'm not worrying about Red Rocket. I know a lot of people do this. They'll turn that into the player home. And I may do that. I am not positive. But I can have the player home for, 2,000 caps inside Diamond City. And you can fast travel to and from that. So you don't need to actually go to Diamond City, then click, and then click again. You can bounce in and out of your own home down there. You know, that's... It's a nice it's a nice spot in the middle of the map to have. And the reason that I like it is my settlers won't get into my stuff. Because no matter what you do, they'll, if you know you're being raided, they'll go and take your weapons that you're collecting or whatever out of your containers, and they'll use them. They'll take whatever they want out of your stuff. Even like so right now, I have a bunch of stuff that I collected already, you know, in a container in, you know, the original player house. And yeah, they'll take it and use it. So I got to get that out of there. So maybe I'll build something sooner or later, just at Red Rocket stopgap. But over here is Abernathy Farm. I'm going to be getting that. Like I said, I want to build this all out down to here because I want Grey Garden and Oberlin Station. And then I'll get like Finch Farms or whatever. I don't have the only settlement I have right now is 10 Pines Bluff, and they're not connected. So nothing's connected here, as in you know, traders or whatever you want to call them. I don't have no trade run or trade lines going yet. And I know you were asking me about that too. I just say you can set up your trade lines any way you want, but I tried it, you know, the star fashion, and I had two main places. One was I think it's down in here, with Starlight Drive-In. So I had each one from here, like one from there, one from there, one from up here, go into Starlight Drive because there's a lot of room. But it was lagging the hell out too. So don't waste your time trying to make it cute and making the star. Till I get Abernathy opened up. I think how long I normally go this way, go around this way. And sometimes I don't even use one from Sanctuary. I'll use two from like Abernathy Farms because I could. I'll have one from Abernathy going down this way, and then one running over to Sanctuary, so that I actually don't have anybody taken out of Sanctuary. I could keep them doing their thing. But I pretty much go like, you know, just lines. I get, say, you know, I'll go 10 Pines Bluff to Sanctuary, and then Sanctuary to Abernathy. Well, like I said, I'm going to go Abernathy that way. But I just connect them in a circle. I don't have them all going to a main hub, which is what people like to do with the Mechanist. I know you got that expansion, so yeah, I know it's not worth it. And I'll just give you a quick explanation why not to use the Mechanist like you see a lot of people doing online, and it's a mess. It still doesn't work right. I mean, it was a great idea. I even tried it using the Mechanist layer for your main hub to distribute, you know, all your items. They get all screwed up, they get all messed up, they get stuck down there, and I don't know, for whatever reason, just all of a sudden your cool dudes that you built, spent all this time building your robots, they change. They like get defaulted back to different stuff. And I seen people have all different ways to do it. But when I was using them as the caravans, I had them like the Mr. Handy. Yeah, they didn't have legs. They had the thruster because they're a little quicker. And I built them out as just fighting machines. So that was before I actually had this other mod. That because once they make, I think, one run back and forth, then they'll get Minuteman support. As they're walking, the Minutemen will actually be with them. I think like 3 of them, so that they don't get offed on the way. So don't really need to build robots, because the robots in your, like, in Sanctuary, in your places here, if you have robots in there, like I have robot here, you know, Codsworth's there. He's gonna go bye-bye. He's gonna go down to Grey Garden sooner or later. They actually draw down your happiness level, so you don't want that. You know, when they're, that's why people were using them all out of the Mechanist lair, which I believe is down in here. I think I can't remember. I think it's down here somewhere. But yeah, while that would have been an awesome idea, you know, like I said, if the developers, Bethesda, you know, you got to blame the top guy. So, you know, if they would ever fix that, then you could do it. But when your robots are getting all messed up down there, going in and out, they're getting jammed up, they're not even appearing half the time. Like that Mechanist layer should have been laid out totally different. Totally different. I mean, they're getting jammed up in doorways and this and that. But that's also why I made them smaller. That they had, you know, the thruster. But same time, I build them, and then the next thing I know, they have legs, or they have this or that, and they don't have the fighting power anymore. Like, why are these things just reverting back to a normal build? So that's bugs you're going to run into, and there shouldn't be any bugs, because this came out in what was it, 2015, and this game's old. What's this, going on year 9, something to that effect? But it is a fun game. Unfortunately, as too many companies do, they pretty much build a base game anymore, and you know, let modders finish their game for them, which, you know, is BS in my opinion. You know, if you're building a game, build a game. But if I gotta fix it, you know, somebody's paying me. You know, I know people mod for fun. That's fine. But, you know, in my eyes, these guys should be getting a couple bucks. That's how I look at it. I mean, in the Creation Club, they do very little, but they still get paid for their work. But that's a lot of work. They're, in essence, designing a whole new game. Like the one, it's Sims. What's it? I forget the name of it. But it's a really big mod by King Ath that changes the whole gameplay up. It's pretty cool. But them guys spent years and years on this. That's a lot of work. You know, you want to do it for fun, that's fine, but in my eyes, hey, that's a lot of work you're not getting paid for. Whatever, to each their own. So that's where we're at. So we're going to come down here, and I'm going to fast travel down to this, but I want to wait to get some more water. But what we're going to do, after you waited and got, I'd say get about 1,000 or 2, maybe 2,000. 2,000 purified water. Like I said, no big rush. You can sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up, and I think it's every 2 or 3 days it'll show up in your workshop. And you're definitely gonna want, like I said, you're gonna want unlimited weight. So there's that. Okay, let's get out of that. So you got your step 1, wipe this place out, loot everything. Step 2, get down there and start building water supplies. And over here, a lot of people miss this. Which one is it? I think I tore it down already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There's another thing with my scrap everything here. But I tore this down already. When this house is up, you could go up here, get on the roof, walk across the roof, and there'll be a bag over there. With a gun and some ammo and stuff in. down here. I don't even think I went in here. You go down to this root cellar. So I don't remember asking you if you found this one. But if you didn't find it, come down here, because this will help you out a little bit. You know, there's a bunch of stuff, but that's garbage except for the Rad-X. But stupid aluminum cans, you need lots of aluminum. There's, you know, stim packs, there's some purified water. I believe this stuff respawns, and just for giggles, I'll do that. Well, you can see there's pre-war money, which is worth caps. It's worth cash. What you really want to get is over here. Like I said, I'm not worrying about it at the moment. I don't need it. But there's gold bars, okay? They're worth a lot. I forget exactly how much, but it's a 450, 250 or 450. I want to say it's 450 a bar. Depending if you have the one perk, cap collector, will help you out. I think it's just the first level of that, if I'm not mistaken. But these gold bars are worth a lot. So with these, they're going to be worth a butt ton of money. There's only 3 of them. There's no more in there. So you only get three gold bars. But at least there's some more purified water you can grab. And what have you. Oops. And there's ammo and stuff down here. But the gold bars are what you want because you're going to be buying a gun and maybe some armor. It's up to you. But we're worried about getting a weapon. So you come down here and grab that stuff and get out. And if you're using the scrap all, do not scrap this. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if you can. I'm going to check it. But I don't think you can. But I wish I could scrap that tree. Which, you know, I could see, you know, everybody, people forget things. You can't yell when, you know, guys make mods in their own time for everybody to have fun with. So you really can't bitch and complain about it. But that is annoying. That tree sticking like that. I mean, you won't see this by the time I'm done here. I'll do something. I just don't know what I'm putting here yet. But as you can see, like I said, I'm using the scrap all. I'm wiping everything out. Hey, there'll be none of these buildings will be up. Nothing. As you can see, this one totally comes down. This one I scrapped down. Otherwise it looks like crap. That one totally comes down. That one totally comes down. Like I said, I tore this one down. I have to do this one yet.
Huh?
This one. There's a couple of them I gotta do. And the other one I think comes totally down. You got this one here. It just normally scraps. And the one over here. So you could totally scrap them. Normally you don't need that scrap program. But just to show you, with the scrap program up is what you gotta pay attention you don't screw up. If you're playing with this, be very careful. Don't try to go fast. As you do this, everything in yellow is gonna go bye-bye. And that's pretty much the entire damn mesh. It's all gone. And you're screwing your game up. So if you're gonna play with this mod to clear this junk, you know, that one was good. Like, I could get rid of this. Stuff like that. Now, that I don't really care about. This, if I hit that whole area goes. Now, this is annoying that it stays dirty here, but whatever. I want it clean. I'm not even going to worry about this down here because this house is going to go out too. But stuff like this you could get rid of. If it isn't annoying you like this here, that doesn't bother me. I don't care about it. I'm not going to tear that mesh apart just to get rid of that. But like this, I will get rid of. This here. Damn it. Sometimes you're a pain in the butt to light up. Like that, I don't want that there. Like I said, we're cleaning this place up. This is a new world. You know, who wants to live with garbage everywhere? Now, as long as I have this up, I'll show you this too. These buildings, you look at this. Why didn't he take that down? Well, notice the whole thing's lit up. Okay, nothing I can do about that. And I don't want this bottom out, especially here. It screws everything up. As you can see, you got that. You see this, that's still there. See, that's its own mesh. Either the creator of the mod itself just didn't do that, overlooked it, or what have you. Which would be nice if I could get rid of that. But it's not worth taking this out. I can actually connect this to that. Eventually I will. But it's not worth, because this mesh is actually higher. This mesh is actually higher than this right now. So I'll think of something to cover that up and do something here. But like that I can get rid of. I think that's all, yeah. So before I screw anything up, I'll get out of that. But just go out down, you can kind of see. Turn the light on. Damn telephones. But as you can see how that mesh is higher, how it comes up. That was actually touching the side of the house that was here. You could see that's the line where the original wall was. I didn't want to come over because one more, and it looks like it would fit, but it's not. It would be into this, and I didn't want to play that game. And I didn't need this that big. But like I said, messing around, building. These people are like, they don't have a very good AI, plain and simple. They're up there hammering on that building that I tore completely down and rebuilt. They're hammering on in the air. But the thing of it is, they're all hard-coded. They're all hard-coded. Their pathing has been built in. You go to put the door in, you better put it about dead center here. This is what you got to worry about when you're rebuilding. If you're going to use the foundation and do what I did, going up these steps, you want it right there. If you don't, if you have that off, they'll walk up and be like stuck right here constantly. Because they're hard-coded to walk up these steps. It's, if you know how to do it, it's pretty much, they just build lines on the map where they can walk. That's pretty much all it is. Easiest way to explain it. They just take a program, they make lines. Well, here's the door, and this is where they go in at. And in this case, I think there was a door in the back here, and they can walk out. Eventually, I'm going to have people trying to do this. They'll get stuck here, trying to walk through the house. But yeah, you want that door dead center of them steps. So, you know, it kind of throws the sides off. It's not that bad there, but I see I didn't finish this building. I didn't fill the corners in yet. But when you build, and you build like that, you got to think of that, see? Otherwise, they're just going to walk straight in. And that's why I did this here. This is just a step going straight across. And it's because this is built a little different. You know, because of the angle of the actual ground and that. And you can see, like, the driveway went up, but the driveway's gone. This went in to where the carport was. But they don't really walk up here. There was no door on this side, I don't believe. So they didn't have pathing set to walk and then walk into the wall.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
So I got that.
Not if I have my say.
And just another quick tip. Don't scrap these. These are couches that were in the houses. I just threw them out here for now. Don't scrap them. Because if you want things to look a little different, these are the only ones that are tore up in certain areas. And if you're using like the old grimy stuff and you go into the build menu, you're just going to have all of them look the same. At least with the couches and the chairs, they can look a little bit different from one to the other. Especially, you know, you have 2 couches in the same house, whatever. So it saves you building stuff. Like I said, this is all coming down.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
And what I did here, because this is where the workbench is. I mean, I'm sure there's a mod where I can move the workbench, but I didn't want to do that. So that'll screw up more stuff. But, you know, here's the workbench. And so I want all my other workbenches here. So that's what I did. You know, I tore this whole building down, and they'll be hammering in the air. They're standing around. Because they expect their beds to be in here too, by the way. I did run into that. So, I just wanted all my workbenches and such here. I mean, I'm going to have another building for building ammo. And eventually for...
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
eventually I'll have another spot for... the robots, the thing to build the robots. So that's that. And just to show you where you can't take this down that I showed before, the garage part there, these will snap in. That's just the wooden floorboards. That's it. It's the wooden, the big wooden, square wooden floors. They will snap in. I mean, you see the roof here, but as you can see, it kind of really not walking on them, kind of walking through it. So this worked out fine. It worked out perfect, actually. Like I said, I didn't go crazy decorating. I'm just getting started. I probably won't go crazy decorating. Now another quickie. Hey, look, somebody's actually sleeping. This is the bum I picked up down there. You could pick a guy up down in... He was actually my first settler. I picked him up down in Diamond City when I was first there. I sent him up. He's the first guy up here. I had him before I had Preston. Preston and company. But I love these bunk beds. They're great. They save space. And you get 2 for the price of 1. But they don't sleep on the top. I don't know if it's hurting some of my happiness or not. Because people will just be walking around all day or all night. But I'm going to go back to single beds. It's up here, it's not going to bother me much. Maybe some of the other settlements it might. But I'll have more space. Like I could put a bunch of just single bunks in here. Just fill it up. But I'll have at least, 2 buildings. And this is, goes back to, I'm the general. And in essence, I'm building a military. So everything is going to be more or less built like the military would. Nobody's going to have their own house. They're not going to have 2 houses. Or, 2 beds per house and this and that. No, that's not happening. A lot of people just build a big area and shove a bunch of beds in it. Well, it's kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of going to break it down into 2 probably. I normally, and I see other people do the same thing. I think it's just how your mind's working when you look at the game. I'm going to have a big greenhouse. I'm not a super, it's just going to be a 2-floor greenhouse. And most people build it here. I'm not sure, I just might change it up. It's just like, it just seems the thing to do to build it here. But it kind of is. Because bad guys will come through over there. And I can defend it pretty heavy. They come in down by my bar. And then down by the bridge. So I could build it here. But I'm going to use one of these, flat spots. Because I have to repair the mesh as it would be. But I can also put it over here too. This might be actually a better spot. I could put it here. But we'll see. That's totally up to
Folks are just looking for a hand.
player preference. So, I'm just going to kill some time
Ain't
until the
looking for
morning.
trouble, I hope.
And I'll see if I get any more water. Hey, this is my bed. See that? Oh, look. That disappeared on me. I never got that. So that spawned there. That was cool. So, you see how I got shafted? Just go over,
I
sit
know
down,
I'm
and
not
wait.
the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
Yeah. Just give it a couple. So my phone keeps blowing up, either with phone calls or text messages. And it's all politics. Both Democrats, Republicans, Independents are all blowing my phone up. I didn't sign up for none of that. Not to get into politics, but Jesus, God, leave me alone. I get at least 10 texts every day, and at least, I think the worst one I seen was I had 15 different phone calls. Like, leave me alone. I'm trying to play a game. So, that's why if you hear it, my phone keeps going off. Yeah, I'm not editing that crap out. That's too much. I'm gonna try not to edit anything and just make one big run. Aid. Oh well, I didn't get any yet, so I don't really think I need anything. You know, let's just wait a day. Like I said, I'm not playing survival mode. This is a fun run. I just waited out a little bit. But this is what you do. You can wait, sleep, whatever, till you get enough purified water to sell so you can afford this gun. Like I said, I'll take about 2,000 purified water, but I'll also buy whatever I have left. I'll buy building materials. Yeah, let's see if anything's there. Because I already ran around and bought the armor and stuff like that. That's another video. Shouldn't have to make it. There's a bunch of them. Okay. I'm not wasting no more time here. So that's your basic setup right there. Like I said, if you still need more equipment, you could go over to the Red Rocket, wipe that out to keep building more, water purifiers. And if you're bored, you really don't need super stuff to do the first mission because, duh, it's the first mission. You could do it pretty much with the 10mm pistol. And you'll get stuff there. But I would, when you get to the part with the minigun, short burst. I believe Preston even tells you that. Short burst because you don't have a lot of ammo. You gotta wait for it to spin up. I remember I told you that part. Well, my friend that part. You gotta give it a second or two for it to spin up before it starts firing. But short bursts, you should know that. You were in the military. Okay, so with that, we're just gonna bounce down to Diamond City. Because you're gonna have to get something. You're gonna need some fusion cores. At least 3. I believe there's also a way, if you had high charisma, to talk your way in. Don't even look as caps being money. Look at it as your purified water is your money. Especially, with no weight. You're running around with no weight. You can come down here.
Nothing to see here.
Is that a Pip-Boy?
This guy here. I
Hey,
think
Arturo.
he
You
has
looking
some.
to keep your load light? We can shoot the breeze about the old-fashioned business.
Reminds me of my
Anything
buddy
else
Louie.
you need?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Self-defense at its best.
You get the big boy. Don't need it. They're a waste of time. I do need these though. I keep running out. Fusion cores. You only need 3. You can see. Now I do have that rank that makes it a little cheaper. But 245, you put 1 in the cap collector, you're gonna get them for 245, and you only need 3. Whoopie doo. You know, doesn't break the bank. Yeah, as you can see, I got some what do you call it? I don't know why this does that too. It's back to where it's supposed to be. Doo-doo-doo. That's just ridiculous. Come on. I could get some more money out of them. Whatever. Whatever. I don't need to wipe them totally out. Doesn't bother me none. But I needed them too. Ammo. I go through that ammo pretty heavy. So I'm done here. Yeah, of course you got to be here during the day, or these guys will be sleeping. Except for
We got
where is he?
small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Why buy just an ordinary piece of wood? A swatter is a custom-made piece of genuine hickory.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
Oh, they're annoying, aren't they? So there's that. You could come down here, like I said, to get them fusion cores.
Exclusive.
I'll show you where to get. You can do it here, or you could do it over at the vault. Either place doesn't matter. But to get the spray and pray, I love that gun. It's probably about the best gun in the game. Close to it. You know, you definitely need certain perks so you don't hurt all the wrong people, including yourself. But if you had a bunch, because I think that's like 2,200 caps, if I remember right, around, it's expensive. That's a lot of water. But that's your secondary weapon at the moment. Like I said, that thing takes a lot of ammunition. So it's not something you want right off the bat. I mean, you could, but you need a lot of ammunition. But if you're here, she will be here. Now, who you're looking for is Cricket. She'll wind up being right here if she's here. If she ain't, you could just walk in there, over to the side, there's benches. Over there, sit down on a bench, wait 6 hours, get up, come out, if she ain't here, go back in, rinse, repeat. But we're going over to the vault. And I'll show you how to get there from here. It's pretty simple. We'll see if I just place the marker there. What do I got? I got something going on. Oh yeah, I gotta take that date off. This screws me up. Okay, so we're gonna go over there, but there's places along the way that there's encounters that could spawn. Some good, some bad, some indifferent. Still got my light on. Now, just an FYI. You hear that girl screaming? He's gonna die. I need help. I need help. Don't fall for it. It's raiders. Where is she? She's over here. She's a liar. She's a raider. So, Don't trust her. Go over there, blast her, go in, blast everybody inside. Good to go. So, where we're going to go, there could be an encounter somewhere right in here. But we're not going to run over there. Like I said, when I start this, I usually run around in a circle and pick up fast travel spots. Don't need to get every single one. Down here, I believe there's ghouls in here. But if you go down through, clear all the ghouls out, which you can. Like when you're starting a game, you should have enough with a 10mm to, just a pistol. You can, as long as you got the ammo, they're pretty easy to take out. And then you'll have it, fast travel. It's the, I think, is that the turnpike, whatever they call it? The mass turnpike. But as you can hear, there's some shooting going on. But I really don't care about that right now. That's not what we're up to. There could be an encounter over here, which would be underneath here. And watch there be one. So I really don't want to do it. No, but I don't hear anybody yelling. If you look over there, there's some raiders. And when you run across here, they really don't bother you. But we're worried about getting at a vault. So, come across there, and we're going to run right over here. Do-do-do. I mean, you can loot this food if you want it, but you're going to have food out the wazoo soon. Whee! So, there's some stuff. I think you can loot all of this stuff out here. Pretty sure you can. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff you can loot if you want it. But anyway. Perfect. See, like I said, cricket will spawn here also.
I got so many flavors of mayhem for sale.
I love her. So many flavors of mayhem. So, like I said, she could spawn here. If you have it. I already have the gun, so I believe it's like 2,000 or 2,200 without that first level. But I'm not worried about.
And messy death. I got it all.
But I'm not worried about selling anything I got on me right now. This is just to show you where to go. But like I said, here she is here. So if you were coming down to get this weapon and you had enough stuff on you, you could just play the waiting game to get her to spawn here instead of running everywhere else. So, we're going to come in here. Hopefully it loads quick. And while that's happening, grab a smoke. Go figure it'd load quick. This is why you need them fusion cores. Like I said, I think there's I think there could be a charisma check to get in without them. But whatever, better off just to get the cores. You know, like I said, it doesn't cost you nothing except purified water when you look at it. You're going to come here, you're going to activate this like you did to get out of the vault. You're going to activate that to get in. Then the security guy will talk to you, blah, blah, blah. You go through it with him, you tell him you're a trader, you're here to trade. Then I believe the overseer comes on. You say you're here to trade. She'll say, well, you know, we'll trade for like, she'll say something about the fusion cores. And then you just click the selection where it says, I already have them on me. And then they'll open this up and you can go in. So, here we go. I mean, simple, easy. So you'll come in for your first time. The overseer will be here. You'll do a little talk with her. You'll give her the fusion cores. She'll tell you a bunch of stuff, but whatever, they let you in. You don't need to pick up missions, and don't steal anything. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So you just come in.
Commonwealth traveler, aren't you?
Yeah. Like I said, I avoid picking any missions up. Some you'll get just because you'll hear them talk about something.
Hey,
But,
what can I do?
damn it. I hate that. She's in the bloody way.
Hey, just
Damn
let
it.
me know.
There we go. This is why I don't take the dog with me anymore. The dog's always in my way. Constantly. Yeah, every time I move, the dog's in my way. Coffee's getting cold. So, you're going to come in here. Real simple, real easy.
What I wouldn't give for just one evening of solitude.
This is the lady you want to talk to. I don't know if she's
Excuse me.
going bye-bye.
I'm exhausted. I hope I can get some rest tonight.
Seeds.
If you need anything from the depot, stop by in the morning.
Yeah, see, now I gotta wait. But anyway, she'll be inside there. She's the one you want to talk to. And this is the gun you're after. You want the Overseer's Guardian. Now, I have mine modded up already. But if you see what it does, it shoots an additional projectile. That's pretty big. I mean, at low levels, you're one-shotting pretty much anything. You know, this is a sniper, so I don't know if it comes with the silencer. It might. But I have the silencer on the end and blah, blah, blah. I have all of that. It's pretty much maxed. It's done. But she also sells these. So, like I said, you want to come down with a bunch of water. She sells these. These are nice to have, especially this one. If you don't get the both of them, you want this one for the VATS cost. This one's, it's okay. But if you notice, it's minus 15% damage taken while standing and not moving. And that does mean standing. I'm a sniper build. I'm going to be crouched and hidden. So I'm going to want, I believe I'm going to go with the chameleon eventually if I find it. You know, I'm going to want to be able to move quick. But the VATS cost is the big one. I mean, look at the values down there. These things are expensive. But the destroyer stuff is kind of cheaper. You can get this stuff. I mean, there's so many videos on where to go. There's no right arm. So, there's that. But, this is another one. Like, this left arm is kind of useless. You know, minus 15 damage while blocking or sprinting. So, that one's totally useless to me. And really, I just wanted the whole set. So, I ran around and got them. But, Destroyer's right leg is great for the movement speed. So, there you go. The left leg, the right leg, I have plus 20% movement speed. That's what it's about. Eventually, I'll modify this stuff. Or I'll take that off and put it on something else. I don't know if I can. I think I can, but whatever. But the helmet, I'll wind up replacing this helmet, but I just wanted the whole set. And the chest piece is pretty decent. Minus 15% damage from humans. Now, the one thing, if you get certain things like... I have Piper. I always have Piper. She's always my companion. Pretty much the whole thing, unless I need to take somebody else for missions. Like Valentine or Ada. Oops.
Hey,
damn
what
it!
you got for me?
Get out of the way. But I usually have Piper with me, and she's supposed to be really nice and only likes to shoot at stuff that's really bad. She shoots at anything she sees. Probably why I like taking her. But she can get me in trouble. But anyway,
Yes?
I'll wind up giving her some decent armor too. I just didn't get that far yet.
Runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have
So we're done here.
if you're interested.
We're gonna get out. Then I'll show you how to, just a quick way, you can unlock a couple more fast travels. That'll help you to fast travel down this way. Of course, as long as you're not playing the survival mode, which is, I don't play survival in this game. If I want to play survival game, I'll play the Long Dark. So if this ever loads up, it's not that far. We're just going to really run down railroad tracks. But have ammunition for the new gun you got. So make sure you got that. I believe, before it's modded, I believe it's 45 caliber. For that, for this weapon. The Overseer's Guardian. Now, a lot of people will say, you know, go get, they start the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. That's not what I'm doing in this run. And you asked me specifically, my friend did. I feel like I'm talking to two different people. But specifically, he was getting beat up. How to get a good weapon quick. Sniping is going to keep you alive a lot longer. You're going to be crouched. They're the perks you want to take. VAT sniping is awesome. You get this gun, you're shooting 2 bullets at once. So, double the damage right there. I mean, this gun can literally last you till the end of the game. But in my case, I like the Gauss weapon better. But I believe that might be locked behind a level. I already told you where to get that. You know, down at Skylines. So, coming out here, gonna go up. Because we're gonna unlock a couple of fast travel places. Now, coming down here, you want to be careful. As I'll wind up, I'll probably fucking wind up dying. But I'll sneak it. Now, there could be different contacts happen here. I forget what spawns here. It could be either mole rats or the wild dogs. I honestly forget what spawns here. Because, you know, you see the dead Brahmin there. I honestly totally forget what spawns here. But down below here, now, like I said, I believe I'm level 51. Where's my stats? Oh, I'm level 52 now. So I got a level. So I'm going to wind up with some of the, you know, the top dogs right now. So whatever spawns, it'll be, there could be rust devils.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
It could be rust devils down here. It could be nothing. Or it could be ghouls. But for giggles, just hitting the VATS button, I don't see nothing locking on. But, oh, yep, dogs.
Just like that. Don't come out.
Get out of the way! I told you, she just likes to blow stuff up. Yeah, get the dog meat. You're going to want the meat. Ooh, look at that. I got a legendary something or other. Piece of armor. Oh, Cavaliers. That turned out to be useless. Taken while blocking or sprinting. Yeah. Yeah, it's a collector's piece. That's all. It's just going to go in a box somewhere. So that was there. If it's rust devils, they usually spawn in here. They'll come out here somewhere. like from behind here. So they can be pretty nasty. Oh, great.
You are just like the rest of us. It is what it is. You won't say that when I am Overlord. At least you're funny.
Oh, God. So I got super mutants underneath me. But over on this bridge, there can be spawned... that Doc Anderson could be over there, which you kind of want to get her. I don't even know if I have enough people to pick her up yet. But she would be for the clinic. Like a level 4 clinic person. But yeah, them guys are down there. I mean, there could be raiders down here holding people hostage, and I don't think I've ever saved them.
So boring.
Yeah, I think they're underneath me, but I'm not worrying about them. So, there was another contact here. Now over here, there's going to be probably some ghouls. Nothing's locking, so I guess they're not here. No. Nope. Okay. So we'll scoot our butt down here. We're going to open Oberland Station for fast travel. So that'll get you to the side of the map pretty decent. Come on. Hate it when this happens. And I don't know why it does this. It's like it's not loading loading ahead. To me, that's a zone. It's broken down into zones. That's what that would show me. I hit it like a zone line, as it would be. But I'm not talking to these people. I already have this open for fast travel, but this is Oberland Station. Just bring the map up quick again so you can see where it's at. Like, I'm down here. So you kind of have almost a U set up. Like I said, you could sneak over to Good Neighbor for armor and stuff. And you zoom in. I'll just zoom in so you can look at the map. You zoom into your map. You know, find this. Find the way these roads are. You know, you're looking for this outline. And Good Neighbor's there. And you can just work your way over. Going from Diamond City to there, yeah, you're going to be fighting a little bit. So you kind of want to go to get this gun first. Now when you hit 20, there'll be a UFO that'll come and crash and it'll be back in there. And you can wind up picking up this weapon. And this is really, really good weapon. It really is. I like it, but I might actually change it out a little bit. But I can't put a silencer on it. So I kind of don't use it. I can't find a name. Not the spray and pray. See, mine's suppressed. It's not a special anything. It's just that P99, that mod. And that's the highest damage I have. Because, of course, my pistol skill or whatever perks aren't maxed out. But it's respectable. And I always keep a silenced pistol on me. I mean, I might, like I said, this is at 49, fire rate 66. Now, this is the 45. While I'm doing 52, this is 49. My fire rate's only 49 also. This is more DPS. So, go with this. I might get the other mod that brings this weapon damage up more. And then this would probably be the best bet. But it depends. You got to watch that fire rate. 49 and 52. Well, that was 52 and 49 fire rate. And this is 49 damage and 66 fire rate. This is going to do a lot more damage over time. So, the DPS is on the P99. But, this is the God Rifle here. This is just insane. Especially if you get like a double shot. I mean, I just might, when I hit the certain point, I never tried it, actually. I don't know if I can rip the mod off of the Overseer's Guardian and stick it on here to have a twin shot. That would be awesome. This, by the time you're maxed out, if you totally went for the min-maxing game, and that's with perks from different companions and everything else, you could have like 3,000 or 4,000 damage out of this gun per shot. It's ridiculous. But this is the Alien Blaster. And I already modified this. And you can see the rounds it takes. Alien Blaster rounds. That's why I'm not sure if the plasma rounds work in it. See, like these specifically says Alien Blaster rounds. I think possibly is it in Nuka World? You might be able to get some more of these. There's mods, I'm sure, that you could get. You could get more of these blaster rounds. But you get what you get. I got 297 down there. So that's all I have. And this gun will go through them kind of quick. It does fire fast. I don't even think I have it set. But now there's plasma cartridges here. That's why I said I don't think they work for that weapon. But like I said, didn't try them. Don't know. But that's a really good pistol. Especially a level 20. The thing's insane. And if you have gun nut, like I said, I have mine is cranked out. That's as good as it's gonna get. But look at the fire rate on that. And the range. Because it's the long barrel. It's just totally modded out. Downside is no suppressor. So I mean, close up, when you know you're getting jumped inside of a building, and a suppressor isn't going to matter because there's going to be 2 or 3 of you coming at you, like say down in Corvega. This would be great for down in there, but I'd still prefer to have a silenced weapon. But you know, this is a really good pistol. So there you go. It would spawn back there. You'd find it, and you follow the blood trail. You can't save the alien. You just go in, shoot him in the head, take all of his stuff, and leave. So we're going to open up Grey Garden and another spot up here. And I'm just going to fast travel back. So I got your weapon. The armor, I kind of told you where you could get that. And I mean, if you wanted like the Overseer stuff, we were already there. Then there's the Destroyer's armor set, which is Covenant. So let's zoom out here. So Covenant's over here. I think you get 1 or 2 pieces in there. I think you get 2 pieces here. Is there one in Diamond City? I forget where the other one was. You can get everything, I think, except a right arm. But, you know, you buy the pieces that you need. Oh, Bunker Hill. Up here. The lady with the blue jumpsuit on. Forget what her name is. But the lady in Bunker Hill, the trader with the blue jumpsuit, sells a piece. So, I mean, I'm not going to run around and show you that. That's kind of really all you need to know. They're the places to go. And now, is she swimming or going to appear behind me? What are my bets? Yep, there she is. She appeared down there. There could be people here too. There's another like contact point. But anyway, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna unlock Grey Garden. So I kind of like this place too. It's kind of crappy to build. all I tell you is really just go on and see how you want to build this. Most people will, and without the mod, without scrap everything, you're going to be screwed. Because like this car doesn't move. And even with it, some of these trees you can't delete. Most people build up right here, and then they'll build on top of there. You can actually build on the freeway up here.
Never thought a reporter could.
But this is one I don't care about happiness. I do like this place.
I'm very successful.
But your defenses you're going to want aimed over here. Pretty much all over here. And I think I put 1 or 2 on the other side of that building. But it's rare I ever get anything attack me from that direction. It usually comes up through here. Or it comes over the hill. But there's a lot you could do with this. There's a lot you could do with this. But you don't want these guys to get killed. Because when they're gone, they're gone. So you want to defend it pretty heavy. So I will have humans over here. But like I said, when I do the mechanist, the automatron part, you could build some just 100% totally defensive robots to send over here. Or you can, you're going to want humans here anyway too. You don't need them, but you can have them. Well, like I said, if you have the automatron opened up and you did the mechanist line, you could build some pretty sick robots. Like pretty much both arms are going to be Gatling lasers, and you just build them totally up as damage dealers, and you can have this just all robots. But you still want to defend it, and it's a good place to grow whatever you need. I told you, if you're playing the game the one direction, or playing it like I am, I really didn't ever need to make adhesive. But to make adhesive, you need the mood fruit, corn, and potatoes. And then I believe it's purified water. And that'll make adhesive. So, if you need it, you could do that. You could set this up any way you want. This is just going to be extra food. Because honestly, I'm not going to need much. I'm going to have massive food, especially after I get Abernathy and the Starlight Inn done. So you can come over here. I believe this is the servants of Adam, or whatever they're called. I believe they're in here. There might be 1 or 2 alive, or they might be dead, or there could be raiders in here. But like I'm here, you could see the little cars there. So this would be another fast travel place. Personally, I wouldn't fast travel here unless it was cleared. Obviously it isn't. It doesn't say cleared. But, it's next to Corvega. And I normally don't fast travel into that either. Because, just because it's cleared now, it don't mean it'll be cleared later. Everything respawns. So, I mean, as long as you got Grey Garden opened up, you could go over here to Sunshine Tidings and get that. Now, I have a mission for there, but I'm not worried about that, to open that up. But you could run over there and open that. That is another great place to farm. But over here, you need some defenses, because it can get crazy over there. And since I'm here, low levels, crappy weapons, don't go up there. See, look at it. Big bears. They'll eat you alive. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them over there, depending. But yeah, they'll beat the hell out of you. And then these down here, there could be, I think there could be ghouls in here. But as you can see, there's some landmines. There's goodies in there. But at low levels, I died a couple times going in there. Just from the radiation. Now I'm going to kind of skirt over here. But let's see if he's down here. Yep, there he is. See that guy? He's a bad guy, but I try not to kill him. Because he's actually mourning at a grave. So. And I never got anything special off of him, so. Let him mourn. So I'll go around him. I'll get over here and I'm just gonna bounce out. But yeah, that's Corvega. Like I said, I cleared it. But you could snipe the hell out of it. Now, I don't snipe it from here. I actually go down around and in the back way, you'll see a wall.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us.
See that wall? I'll go around
Never lacks for excitement.
all the way over that way and snipe them all off the top. You could go in here. Like you see, there's some stuff in there. But the people on top here will see you in there. And now and then some raiders are spawned in there. And I believe there's a named one that'll spawn in there. So it's when I first started this game, I tried to snipe from there, and I was getting beat up, so I like better going around that way. I clear the outside, then I'll go on the inside. So there's that. And then there's some loot over here. Some loot up top here. Whoopie-doo. I wiped all of this out. So that's that. I mean, you could keep wandering if you want to unlock things. I would not go down into there. Lots of ghouls. You'll get your butt handed to you. And there's usually a super mutant. And this is behind Corvega. There'll be like a walkway on the one side, and there'll be a super mutant over there beating the hell out of them. And he'll beat the hell out of you because he just throws stuff. And he can throw pretty far. But between raiders being up on this highway and all the ghouls and the super mutants, you're going to get your butt handed to you if you go over there too soon. Without, you need to sneak around there. That said, let's get out of here. What I should do is yeah, I'm just going to bounce here. But once you get that gun and you have gun nut up and you have your, I think you need gun nut and science. You take that Overseer's Guardian, because 45s, there's not a lot of them. 308s are going to hit harder. It only maxes at 308s. A bummer. I do believe there's a mod that I can mod it to take a 50 caliber round, which is what I want to do. I mean, a sniper rifle is a 50 caliber. You know, machine guns were 308s. But I might do that, and that should be ridiculous damage. You know, my sniper rifles are 50 cal. But with the Overseer's Guardian, it's a 308. Like I said, I'll probably get a mod to take care of that problem. Now, who's down there? That's a settler. So, like I said, you'll need science and gun nut and that, so you can modify that gun, and then you're kind of golden. I am gonna... which way I want to go. I think I want to go down this way. But I'll do one more thing. I think I'm going the right way. I'm confusing myself now. So down here, there could be some stuff spawned. Sometimes you can get robots here, raiders, or two guys arguing over food. Or you could get some of the level 4 traders will spawn here. A lot of people will do the quote-unquote save scum thing there and just keep running down. The trigger's back up between them houses for this to spawn. So there's nothing there now. But what I'm going to do... I thought I had this cleared out. I guess I didn't. I think they can spawn here. One of them spawn here. There's usually like a rad roach or something in here. There's some goodies, but nothing really to brag about there. But this is my next settlement build, is going to be over here. But I know I told you, I know you ran into this, and I think you shot the guy up. I'll just show you that, like I said, I had that mod installed. So, you see, my diner there isn't all collapsed and this and that, and this is flat. And like I said, I don't care about this being flat. I just wanted that to look decent so it wasn't a mess. And originally I'd build up there, but I don't need to. I don't build up there anymore. I don't even put defenses up there. Really? Whatever. Kill it. There we go. Yeah, I don't care about the loot. So, when we come over here to Drumlin Diner, don't shoot them.
Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem push.
if you have,
you know what that junk has done to my
if you
boy?
load it up to the 10 in all skills, if you have high charisma,
Ain't our fault if he's strung out.
you should be able to pass the
Don't make me come in
charisma
there and
check
chew
real
up that
quick.
little trading post of yours. Whoa, easy there, scabber. This doesn't involve you.
So, I got the high charisma.
You stop waving
It
that
should
gun in
work.
my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right?
Yeah,
Just don't take
Piper
it
didn't
easy.
like that one, but she'll get over it. So,
Looks like you got some trouble. I could help.
Help? What are you, some kind of hired gun? Or maybe you can talk some sense into Trudy over there.
yeah, I'm not worried about asking for money. I know Piper likes that. Whatever.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
I appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
Yeah, see, we don't want this guy to go bye-bye. And as you can see, trash cans down here too. But he'll be another vendor. You know, it's another vendor, it's a couple hundred caps. And I think he has stim packs and chems, so.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
So here's another charisma check for you. Don't threaten her. You don't really need to go through all of this.
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this will be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right, I'll pay. But that bastard ain't gonna sell one more drop of jet to my boy. You hear that, Wolfgang? You'll get your damn money. But
So,
I bet
there you
not
go.
get you selling chems
Now
to
you
my
got two
boy
vendors
again.
here instead of
Fine
one.
by me, Trudy. Your son's broke as shit anyhow.
All right, crisis is over. If you're
I
here
do
to
like the
trade,
voice
step up to
acting in the
counter.
game. Oh, she has a special weapon, but it's garbage. It's a sword.
We're open for business again. A little lighter in the pocket, thanks to you. How about you buy something and make it up to us?
Yeah, now she's mad at me.
Let's see what you've got.
A little bit of everything.
But she'll have a bunch of stuff. Like I said about the nuclear, what do you call it? You could get that here too. Nuclear material. She has a bunch of crap. Duct tape. Now you won't see the donut mix unless you have that one. That one. What do you call it? So, yeah. Here's her special weapon. You don't need that. Yeah, I usually buy all the microscopes I find too, but whatever. Don't need to do that right now. I'm going to show you down here. There's a bunch of stuff that she has. So you can get all her concrete, and you can get all of stuff from Trash Can. And the steel. I think I still have I think I still got purified. Yeah. need 23. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So whatever. Now I got a bunch of building material. Like I said, like, you're going to need copper. Copper's expensive, though. The wood, you should get a bunch of wood, but if you need it, you know, you could go around, stack up all with your purified water. You could run around like the Trudy and the trash can and any other ones, the general vendors you found. Even your own. Some of them may have, you know, all of that stuff. It's simple and easy.
We
Now you
get
gotta,
paid, and I don't even gotta shoot no.
yeah, you got to re-talk to
Good
this guy
job.
to finish that mission.
Here. Now, how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
I think he gives you 100 coins. Yeah, there it is. You can just
I've
hit
got a
this.
few minutes to browse.
I got stuff that'll blow your mind.
You can see what he has. He really doesn't have much ammo. But, yeah, some stuff. The stim packs. It's always nice to be able to get the stim packs. So, whatever. But now you have 2 traders here. Like I said, the stim packs, the Rad-X, Radaway. That's the stuff you're worried about. I don't think he... Oh, he does have a Dictol. But I think I have some of that. That's... If you use a lot of chems. Like the Psycho and stuff like that. I'll collect it, but I don't use it. I'll just sell it. I don't need that. So that's that. And if you wanted to open this up without doing a Preston Garvey mission, we can do this fast enough. Ha! Go figure. Hit the brakes. This is pretty much mole rats. I don't know if you said you came down here or not, but mole rats will spawn. I think there's like 6 of them. See them? Really? Ah, figures. Ah. Must have ran out of ammo already.
No one even tried to get away. It's been a good flick.
See, she says that because she's still playing the AI, which she believes that all the cars and stuff are still here. I think this is the last one. Oh, not close enough. Oh, that one that spawned behind me? Yeah. She should get it. Okay.
What's that for?
That's food, babe. Yeah, see, this is what that mod does. I mean, everybody's seen this. It cleans this up. It gets rid of a bunch of stuff. Just cleans it up. You can put defenses up there or do whatever you want up top. And then it moves the nuclear pond from there to over here. And it's just a matter of... screwed that up. Wow, what's wrong with me? Really? I hate when that happens. That's as simple as go in here. Boom. There you go. Now you could build here, which this is going to be my next spot I'm building at. So there's that. Now, with this mod, everything that was laying around here, the cars and all that stuff, will be up in this box, in this wooden crate. You can just take it out of here, shove it down here, and build to your heart's content till you run out. So there's that. And just for giggles, I run over here. Like I said, I'm supposed to be the general of the Minutemen. I'm going to make things prettier. I'm going to be building mostly with, well, quote-unquote cement blocks. It's just a skin over the cement.
Thanks,
oh, man.
I guess.
No, I didn't mean like...
Here we go with a conversation.
This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people.
Perfect.
And I've got this issue with my sister, Nat, becoming me.
Oh, I guess I gotta go through this.
What do you mean?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our strong suits. I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off.
La,
It's
la,
part of the
la.
reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough.
Well, the guy walking in the background, that's Lucas. He's an arms
Go
merchant.
back to being
He's usually here when I get here.
innocent Nat,
He's like one of the
paper girl,
coolest ones, I think.
all-around upstanding citizen.
Not a lot of
What do I
good
do?
stuff, but it's fun to talk to.
You just love her. Family's precious. The last thing you want to do is drive them away, because you might lose them forever.
You're right. I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? They really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
Yeah, I could flirt again.
Just friends, huh?
Well, yeah. I guess, but I thought so. Unless, you know, something changes. God, did it get hot in here? But hey, thanks
I love
again for listening.
this lady's voice acting is second to
Real weight
none.
off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So,
Amazing.
You wanna hit the road?
So that's it. But I figure this is my build over here so far. Are you kidding me? Who's shooting what? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this. Unless it's somebody good. Now, I know you asked about the power armor too. I was just straight up for my buddy. You guys, a lot of people have been playing this game forever. But even if you haven't, the only time I use the power armor is when I gotta go to the glowing sea. And by then I have the XO1 or XO2 power armors. Just to stop the radiation. Really don't use it much. Don't need it. I mean, you can. It's up to you, however you want to play. But this is this is my build over here so far. I said all of these bunks will probably get changed, but whatever. Oops. And I got just some happiness stuff over there. The barbells and the horses. All my weapons up here. A little bit of defenses. I'll actually come up here. But I don't have these guys set up with the right weapons or armor or anything yet. If I had, and I put my power up here because it's harder for them to hit. And this building, eventually, it might not be this high, it might not be 2 floors. But this is the corner, and just the last thing here. Open this up. You can see how this runs, that line. I'm probably going to go over. Or I just might make another building over there. And put the fences at the top, because most of the stuff will come up that hill. Sometimes I'll get something through there. Anything back here, I usually just get dogs. I don't think I've ever seen raiders come through here. Actually, you could see in the distance there's something out there. But they rarely come in here. But now and then, I guess it depends. And I had this happen. I don't know why they didn't fire before. I did have stuff spawn down there. Well, I see something down there now. Oops. Wrong one. Somebody's down there walking around. Ah. Two robots. Yeah, I don't need to go blast them. But anyway, they really don't come up this way, but I mean, they are definitely in range of my missile launchers. I don't know why my missile launchers didn't open up on them, to be honest. As you can see where the diamond's walking. I don't know if they'll come up this way. You can see. I mean, they won't come up. They'd come up that road over on that side. But anyway, that's that. So, hope it helped you out a little bit. It's pretty easy peasy. Like I said, it's just waiting to get enough purified water to sell. That's all there is to it. And don't go crazy with the scrap program, the SCAP. But I gotta finish building up there, so I am going back home via the Red Rocket. And I actually have to do something else yet, so. If it loads. Okay, so with that, I hope I answered a bunch of your questions. Oh, and if you didn't know, there's a bag up there. You can get guns and stuff out of there, some ammo. But anyway, yeah, I hope that helps you out. Got any more questions? Straight for my buddy, give me a call. Anybody else? Hey, you can ask or just look it up. A lot of info on the game. Like I said, I made this specifically for my buddy asking me questions.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself.
Since I got mods, everybody wears cool shirts.
For giving us this opportunity. Any place you want me to pitch in?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Not right now. Thanks.
All right, then.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later. So, like I said, hope it helps you out. Got any more questions, just ask me. I'll try to help you out. And just have fun and don't rush it. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Enjoy yourself. You got all the time in the world until you don't. So with that, stay safe. And enjoy the game. See you later.